everyone, this is my first vlog and enjoy! This vlog I made was during my flight from Jakarta to Hangzhou on April 14, 2021. These are the requirements. I made it simple. We need to prepare this before going back to China. This video was made on April 2021, so right now the requirements might be modified or updated. Long story short, my Chinese visa got approved on end of March and then finally on April 7th, I got my Chinese visa done. After I got my Chinese visa, I was continuing to be at home to finish my 14 days pre-flight quarantine, but this time 2 days before the departure. I need to go out to have my PCR and serology test.
Ini berarti wis jalan kameranya. Saya mau pause, lupa. Terus saya mau mari selesai sing atas.
Here I arrived in a designated place set by the airlines. This is actually a flight for a Chinese expat who works in Indonesia, so mostly the passengers are all native Chinese. In this place, we will have 2 hospitals do both our PCR and serology test. And 1 day after, we will get the results sent to the WeChat group of this flight. You can see me here being afraid of a small needle, and because there was someone who talked to me, so I didn't realize that it's that fast to be finished. And actually it didn't hurt at all. Here you can see my dad who's wearing blue shirt, who's watching and waiting for me patiently. And also I want to thank you to my mom who's taking these long videos just for me. One day after this day, I got all my results showed negative. I was so ready to go. Finally, the day has come. It's on April 14, 2021. Because I had a morning flight, so I was able to see the sunrise from Jakarta as on the way to the airport.
Tanggal 14 April 2021. Bye-bye, Ma. Bye. Sambil jalan. Cici mana kok ini? Bye.
This is when the airline workers all assisting me to reach the boarding gate because the boarding gate was too far and I was like the last person to board. This is one kind of airplane without seat distancing. So before, at the check-in counter, I firstly bought a specific seat in the front, which is called golden seat, because it is like a small airplane which brings around 150 passengers inside. After a 6-hour flight, I finally made it to arrive in China, specifically in Hangzhou Shaosan International Airport. This is the place where we were tested for PCR test for the first time after arriving in China. This is located directly next to where the airplane landed. Here in this place, we have to show our custom barcode before the test. After PCR test, we have to show our Hangzhou code, then we can pass the immigration gate. After successfully passing the immigration gate, for our flight, we will be separated into different groups. Each group has around 20 people that will take the same bus to the same quarantine hotel. Now, we were waiting for the bus that will take us to the quarantine hotel, which is random. This is about 1 hour ride on a bus without really knowing where to go, because we cannot choose the hotel. During this trip, I was thinking and super amazed at how China handles this pandemic. It is very clear, straight, and well organized. And finally, we've arrived at the quarantine hotel at around 6:40 p.m. This hotel looks like a small hotel because this is specifically only for quarantine. And they will be spraying disinfect our things and luggages before we're coming into the hotel. I was standing outside queuing up for about 30 minutes and it was so cold because at that time the weather temperature was still around 15 Celsius degrees. And finally I went into the hotel and it's going to be my turn soon. Hi everyone, these are the 3 barcodes that we need to prepare before going back to China. I suggest you to have these codes 1 day before the departure. The first one is HDC, it must have green code, if not we cannot board the plane. The second one is customs code. This will be checked directly after we landed at the Hangzhou airport. The third one is Hangzhou code. This will be checked when passing the immigration gate. Thanks for watching. See you on my next vlog. Bye bye.